So Thursdays is going to now be reserved for a new little show that I have in my mind. So almost literally going to come out to you guys on Thursdays. So basically I'm going to cover a topic that may be on my mind, and it won't cover headlines, celebrity bullshit, entertainment, or I mean it may. If it's on my mind, I guess I'll cover it. But I'm going to not try to cover what you see on the news currently, just because you get the same two stories on, every friggin' day on 80 different fucking channels, and after a while it makes you go fucking crazy, and it makes people go, why the fuck do I care about Beyonce's baby in the hospital? I don't give a shit. I've heard about this stupid shit on my local news channel every fucking morning, because, okay, I must confess that I have a thing with watching the news every time a TV's near me. It's kind of weird, but whatever. So let's move on. So I am looking for a kind of like a title for this little Thursday, video show I have going on here. I've gotten two really good ideas. I really like them. But if anyone else has any suggestions, that'd be really cool too. So the first one that my sister came up with is Take It All In on Thursdays, which I do like that one. It's pretty catchy. I do like it. And another one that came from my friend Mark, he says Thursdays with Sherms, which I do like. It's a little bit more personalized. So if you have any ideas, please feel free to let your creativity flow. So moving on to the topic for the week. I wanted to cover something that's kind of been on my mind just a little bit for the past few days. I currently am in a relationship. If you guys are on my Facebook, obviously you know. But if not, I am in a relationship. He is far away right now. Long distance is pretty tough. But I wanted to cover some things you should and shouldn't do when you're in a relationship. Now, I feel like there are okay, maybe a lot. There are like a lot of boundaries that you're not allowed to cross when you're in a relationship. And I think that's just BS, because I'm really like a free spirit, and I want to do whatever the fuck I want, when I want, with whoever I want, which obviously cheating, I'm not going to talk about my past, but now I see cheating in a different light. You shouldn't do it. Obviously, moral reasons, hurting the person. If you really love them, you won't cheat, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's not get into the whole cheating thing, but the boundaries. The first thing I want to cover is pet names. When you have a conversation, okay, I'm going to use me for example. Obviously, I have no other perspective but myself, so there are a lot of guys I talk to. I have a lot of guy friends. There are several women out there that have a slew of guy friends, and they have no female friends. I do have female friends, but a lot of the people I talk to day to day are guys. Not saying, oh, I need all these guy friends, I need the attention, blah, blah, blah. I just have funnier conversations with dudes, or, sometimes it's just funnier. I like to laugh, and usually guys are all about making me laugh, so that's okay. So I'm having a conversation with guys, my guy friends, and they use the whole hun, sweet, hey, sexy, this and that. Not saying that I allow those things, but sometimes it does come up. And I'm not really I don't know, my name's Amber, please use it, or whatever nickname that we have, because some people have different nicknames for me. I've been called Burr, I've been called Ams, I've been called, just all Amby, Sherman, people use all kinds of nicknames for me, but I'm not really with the pet names if you're not my boyfriend or whatever. But sometimes it happens. I'm not going to be a total bitch like, excuse me, do not call me hun. Please don't call me sexy. I'm not. You're like, why are you going to make things fucking awkward? Like, who cares, right? I mean, you really shouldn't care that much. But now, the question is how are you going to feel, especially if your boyfriend or whoever you're with has a problem with this? How do you address it? Is it, do people really care about pet names? Is it allowed? What are your feelings on the whole pet names thing? Where does it cross the line? Because, I don't know. The next thing is affection. What about hugging people? Just basic kind of, I guess, flirtation or something. But, I guess hugging is a big thing, because if you kiss somebody, obviously, on the mouth, it's like a big fucking deal, and that's considered cheating to some people, blah, 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 blah. Some people are like, open, and they just don't give a shit. But I guess hugging, and kissing on the cheek and certain things are, okay, but then some people have problems with it. So where's the limit there? Like, where I don't know. So just your comments on the whole, affection thing, because so when you get into a relationship, it's like, don't fucking touch me, or my boyfriend's gonna get jealous, or I'll feel bad, I'll feel guilty, oh my fucking god. Okay. The next thing I wanna kind of cover is flirting. So when does flirting go into past the line of flirting and then goes into cheating? So I have a really big theory that if you are thinking about having sex with this person, you want it, right? Okay, the difference is you're thinking about it, you're not acting on it. There's a big difference between the two. But for example, if you're having sex with your partner and you're thinking about someone else, I think that's kind of, I feel like that's really bad. I don't know, it's like really fucking bad. But when does flirting cross the line? Like, what are the boundaries for flirting? Like, I guess slapping on the ass is kind of a big flirtatious thing. Like, if a dude slapped my ass, my boyfriend would fucking lose his mind. Not saying I allow those things, because I'll punch the motherfucker in their face probably first if it happens. I mean, it takes like real close friends to even let that fucking slide, but I don't know. So another thing I want to talk about is talking with the ex. Now that is a really tricky one, because some people are like, no fucking way, you're not talking to your ex-girlfriend, you're not talking to your ex-boyfriend, fuck, blah, 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 blah. I'm pretty sure everyone's had that fucking argument with their partner about, the ex. I know I have it all the fucking time, because I don't know, I really don't care. Talking to your ex, their ex is for a reason, right? Their ex is for a reason. Some people fucking, once you're an ex, whatever, I don't care. But I'm all about, I hate people. I guess if you're over that person, if you're really over that person, then who cares if you're talking to them or whatever. Like, because if you have hate for a person, I believe if you hate someone, that person has a lot of power over you. They're making you feel such an intense emotion. They're making you feel this hatred, and that's a lot of, anyone that can make you feel that way has to have a really big hold over you. So yeah, let's just talk about the ex thing. Leave your comments about that. Where does it lie? Like, totally do not do it when you're with someone, or, hey, fucking invite them out. The next thing I want to cover is crushes. When you're in a really deep relationship. Now, I'm not talking relationships like just dating somebody. I'm talking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30 fucking years of being with someone. So you're in a deep relationship, but then you have a crush on somebody. What the fuck do you do? So if you have a crush, what do you do? Okay, if you have a crush, what do you do? Is it, oh, I don't love this person as much as I think I do, the person you're with, obviously, or, oh, maybe I should, do something with this person I have a crush on to see if it's real, or, I know it happens to people. I had a conversation with my sister. I asked her, like, hey, is it normal to have a crush on somebody if you're with someone? She's like, yeah, you'll get over it, though. Which, I guess some people, maybe they don't get over it because that's how they get kind of caught up in the cheating thing. So, I guess thoughts on the cheating. So there's so many boundaries, I feel like, when you're in a relationship. Like, sometimes people are like, oh, that's, shouldn't I not do this? Should I do this? And I know some people probably think about it, and maybe my past relationships kind of give me a little, maybe I'm damaged goods. I'm damaged goods, whatever, I don't care. Like, maybe, before one of my exes would look through my things, and if he caught a conversation that he didn't like with another guy, he'd be super pissed about it and considered it cheating. So now sometimes I feel like, oh, if me and a guy friend really hit it off, it's like, oh, I should just, leave him alone, because if my boyfriend thinks I'm talking to him, then fuck's sake, I feel really guilty for no damn reason. I just want to know if anyone else feels that way. So I guess that's what's been on my mind this week. So yeah, if any comments, please feel free to give your comments, whatever, all that jazz. I would love to hear some other perspective on this topic. So that is it for my Thursday show. And please, if you